Well, hello, what is really good, people? It's Deltray, and we are back. It's been a while since I actually put anything up, let alone Fire Emblem Binding Blade. I'm sure there's nobody out there who said, yeah, he's been gone a while, but I'm sure the next thing he puts up will be the Fire Emblem 6 Randomized, but here we are. So, like, with this playthrough, right, the reason I haven't been updating it, or haven't finished it, rather, was because the mistakes that I made were just so obvious. And just looking back on it, it's so painful. It's really obvious exactly where I messed up. Now, I think I showed this, but basically all I had to do to win and not go on a 2-month hiatus would be to have grabbed the Wyrmslayer on Zephiel's chapter. And again, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to show this, but it was so easy to do too. And it's like, it's one of those mistakes that you can't help but kick yourself a little bit, because it's like, man, what else were you using the Warp Staff for, dude? And it's like, I don't know, I was just kind of disappointed in myself, so it's like, I didn't really feel like sitting down and playing through those last 2 chapters again, but I have. Also, I bought a bunch of magic for Idun, since she's the only one who can really do any decent damage. And for whatever reason, I've just now realized Air Caliber is actually better than Fire, or Hellfire, in every single way. It's lighter, it's more accurate, it has the same might, so it's like, what? I have no idea what they were thinking with that. But I think we should be good to go. In fact, I know we're good to go. I'm positive we're good to go. We're about to rock this chapter the way this game rocked me. For how many months? Let's see if I still remember how to do this. I also have Saul with me over Roy. Now that does make Lilina a lot worse, but Saul can use the Wyrmslayer, so he's got that going for him. I can't believe how good Saul is. It's just, it's inconceivable to me. And yeah, I'm still talking about this months later. There goes my controller. Oh, Jesus Christ. I did not click wait. We're off to a running start. I didn't click wait, guys. I swear my controller just kind of screwed me there a little bit. Okay, let's try that once more. Other than that, what I've been doing, not too much. I went camping. That was pretty nice. Something I did a lot as a kid. So it was nice just to get out there. And it's been hot as hell, dude. It's been so hot. I don't even know what to tell you. It's got to be like 90 degrees in my room now. I'm not even playing with you. It's ridiculous. And I don't have my fans on either because, like, I feel like that gets picked up pretty easily, or at least I'm fairly certain that it would if I had my big fan on. So I'm just chilling. And I'm sweating, man. It's like a sauna in here, but we're gonna manage. So I think I did something like that. I'm still gonna try the whole Devil Axe thing. I have Silver Swords, but the Devil Axe is just a lot stronger. Overall, I think I did a lot better on this run. Come on, controller, work with me. Yeah, I still have more holy weapons. I think last time I had like 3 Maltas, this time I have 6, so that's pretty nice. I think the Four Blaze is like the same pretty much, but it doesn't really matter because she's not going to be using it like that, you know? She's not spamming it, you feel me? Let's see what else we can do. Let's go ahead and grab Idun. Idun definitely wants to be on the front. She's so friggin' good. For whatever reason, Lilina decided she got max speed again. She got max speed again, dude. It's absolutely fantastic. And Ellen finally, defying all odds, managed to hit 24 magic. At the beginning of Zephiel's chapter, he had like, I don't remember how much it was off the top of my head. It was less than 20 at any rate. So I'm kind of glad that he decided in the final act of the game to get his shit together. It's nice at the very least. Now let's see. I don't really want to grab Lilina like that, so I'm just going to have her walk. Do love how Elfin is for us. That's always great. Alan, obviously. And then Elfin. That should do her. Alright, so hopefully we don't backfire. Okay, well that's not really good either. He should get doubled here. Yes, okay. So you can see how much better that is. It's actually, it's like night and day, man. I don't think Saul can take another hit. I'm just kind of being lazy with it. I could do the math, but like, who likes math? You know what I mean? Who likes math? Who says I'm gonna do some math today? It just doesn't seem like, I don't know, it doesn't seem fun. Now, because I do have more of the Maltat, I could just blow this guy away. I might do that. Ha. Well, I have to Physic Ray, at any rate. Oh, and I also have Sleep Staffs this time. I didn't actually end up using a bunch of them on those Ballista dudes in the last map. I only used 2. So that's great. And I also missed, I don't know when or where or how I did this, but at some point, apparently, I missed a white gem on Zephiel's map. That would have been really nice to have. So, good job, myself, from X amount of months ago. Really good job there. Oh, and it also goes without saying that part of the reason I have not been around so much is Shadows of Valencia. Yeah, that's a really good game. That's a fantastic game. I would kill to be able to record that, but sadly I cannot. Because I am broke in real life, obligations and whatnot, and it's just like, ugh. Diaries of a 20-something-year-old trying to live. But if I could record it, I absolutely would. You know, I've almost been thinking about doing like an LTC kind of thing, like a low turn count kind of thing, and I might be able to get something that looks decent enough for something like that, but I definitely couldn't do like a full playthrough of it or anything. It's just not in the cards, sadly. But if you have not played that game yet, and you're kind of on the fence about it, get it. I don't know why do you even need me to tell you that? You should just know. You call yourself a Fire Emblem fan, you haven't even picked it up. I don't even know what to tell you, man. Yeah, there are people who complain about some really, really frivolous things when it comes to that game, but it's just a good game. Not even to say, like, it needs to be compared on some different metric. Like, say, well, it's not the best, but it is Gaiden. It's an X amount of years old. Like, how old is Gaiden? Like, 30 years? The point I'm trying to make is it's not good because it's a semi-faithful, well, it's a very faithful remake of an old game. It's good because it's a good fucking game. You know? Pardon the French. I'm sure you guys are used to that by now, but, like, it's good on its own merits, which is what's really cool about it, and I would definitely recommend picking that up. It's a step up from Fates in just about every way, in my mind, at any rate. Let's see. Haven't really been paying too much attention to what I'm actually doing here, so hopefully that doesn't bite me. I'm feeling so much more confident about this one this time. I feel so much more prepared. In fact, I'm so confident I'm turning the animations on, so that way if I lose, it was like a huge waste of time. But I'm not gonna lose. Do I want to use the Multet here? I don't think that I need to do that. Instead, I think the Wyrmslayer is a better bet. Wow, it's amazing how much difference one weapon makes. This guy actually has 17 speed. Saul has 30. Never mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't mind me, guys. Let's see here. I should probably dance to Dorothy because she can rescue somebody closer to the front. I'm thinking Ray. Oh, where's my recover? I didn't bring the recover? I'm such a good player. I am such a good player. Yeah, let's take a look at these sick pellets for one last time here. God, Helen's so disgusting. I kind of like that blue hair, though. It's like a navy blue. Not bad. Nice navy blue hair. We could do something like this. And this will get Ray to the front. I actually, Lilina might have been a better choice because she can actually snipe the guy. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a misplay. So because I messed up, I'm going to dance for Wolt instead. I was going to dance for somebody else, Green, I guess. But that just doesn't seem like a good idea, you know? Actually, maybe Green's probably... Yeah, Green's a better choice. What am I saying? Green's definitely the better choice, so I'll dance for Green at any rate. Way to go, Wolt. Things you've never heard a Fire Emblem fan say. No, I'll take... Not Roy. I'll take Ray. Jesus. I'm so glad it's not Roy. I'll take Ray. And that will allow him to be dropped off on the next turn. And Green should be able to easily clean this guy up. Unless I get 11% crit. Now, I was thinking about just... Oh my god, Saul. We're back, boys. I was thinking about taking away the Dragonstone's natural crit, because I'm pretty sure it has like 10 crit by default for some reason. I didn't do it, as you can see there. But it's not really a challenge thing at that point. It's just like, how lucky am I? You know what I mean? And it doesn't really add anything to the game, really. It might actually be smarter to just blow this man away with Lilina and then heal with that green. Yeah, let's do that instead, actually. I actually have 3 Murglites. I don't like having an odd number of uses because it kind of triggers my OCD a little bit. So let's go ahead and pop 1 use here. And this will allow Saul to draw in the next group. Man, this map really is fun, and that's like the biggest shame of it all too, because I was having a blast with this map when I wasn't getting randomly crit or whatever have you. But other than that, this map actually plays fantastically with 15% additional growth rate. I don't know what it is. It's just, it's very player phase based, really. Sort of like New Mystery, if that's your cup of tea. I really like New Mystery. I don't know how most people feel about it, but it's a good game in my book. As far as I'm concerned, that's a good-ass game. And with the increased growth rates, it's really reminiscent of that, and I very much enjoy that sort of gameplay. Let's go ahead and do the Devil Axe thing that we've been doing here. Now, here's what we actually do. Let's support for no reason. 498, 499, 500. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Ellen. Probably counting the amount of times I got screwed by the bullshit RNG. I kid. It was way more than 500. Let us rescue Ellen. And then we can dance our way, dance the night away. Kind of regretting having the dancer animations on. Those are about to go. Those are most certainly gone. Otherwise, this is just going to take forever. But everybody else can stay. Everyone else can stay. Yes, even Alan. Like, if Elfin gets attacked, I'm screwed, but I'm curious what his palette looks like at any rate. So we can do one of these moves. And I think we are actually on pretty good pace here. I'm holding Alan. There's that short-term memory. Gotta love it. And here come the dragons. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much. Seriously, I'm just sitting here shirtless and it's like, I'm dying. I'm actually dying. This is incredible. This is incredible! Good God, Saul. Why? Why you gotta be like that, man? Oh. No, I'm fine. I was gonna say if I backfire here. But no, I would have survived. You know what's really weird about this whole thing? During the entire time I was playing this previously, not once did Ray backfire. I mean, I know he's the best. I know he's the greatest to ever do it, but he only has 11 luck, so that's pretty impressive. We're gonna go ahead and do the same strategy. Heal Ray back to full. Plant this sucker in front of the boss, and watch the heads roll. Sounds like a plan to me at any rate. Yeah, you're done. Let's go. You know, weirdly enough, I don't actually mind the hit rates all that much. It's that. It's those crit rates. It's the crit rates. It's the crit. Alright, the crit rates are gone. Screw it. If you think I'm a pussy for that, well, that's on you. You can think whatever you want. I'm secure in myself. But I'm not secure in losing hours and hours of work for 1% crits or 9% crits or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Because it's hard enough by itself. Be right back. Okay, so I think we were about right here. So here's the thing, right? The Dragonstones actually only have 5% crit chance by default, so that means that I can't really do anything else about it. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. You know, I'm not even mad. That was just too perfect. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that other than nerfing the skill of the dragons, but that seems kind of lame. And besides, luck is supposed to be a good stat anyways, so it's like, that's what I get for having my best units have no luck. On the other hand, this is like the 5th time I got crit, so that kind of blows. I guess we'll be back. Okay, but for real this time, though. Come on, enough playing around, guys. We have things to do. Oh, I don't like this. This does not bode well. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. Oh, and we double him as well. Not even bad. Not even bad. Can I kill any of them without green? I don't think I can because Saul missed, but that's alright. That's just fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's see. Yes, he can. Thank God for Alan. Words I never thought I'd be saying when I started this. But here we are. Alan's gonna heal up Ray. Ray's gonna murder this guy. See, this is what I like to call a well-oiled machine. We are on top of this, except for Ray can't hit anything, but if he could, we'd be on top of it. It might just be time for the Maltet. How much does Dorothy deal here? Only 8. That's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. No. I green. 34 plus 8. Yeah, that's just not gonna cut it. That's no biggie, though. I still have dancers, so it's like, I'm never really in danger, you know what I mean? Dancers are just kind of broken. This guy, I'm just gonna... I do have a bow. Yeah, I have a bow. What am I saying? I forgot about that. Saul is kind of a nomad, huh? It's just so rare for me to see a nomad that actually has a decent use for their swords rank that I just kind of assumed that was all he did. Not bad, Klein, not bad. I also really like that Klein has enough luck to not have a crit chance against these guys, and that's pretty nice. Normally it's not something you really think about. So I guess at the very least there's that. I think this is technically the best move, right? Dance for Lilina and then dance my way up to I green. Now, I do have to think about those dragons coming in from behind. We saw before that they can potentially catch me, but I think I'm so much better prepared this time that it's not going to be an issue. I gotta check if I'm recording. I hope I am. Yes, I am. Okay, fantastic. So Green has no chance of not killing this guy, so there's that. And Elfin's just gonna continue to run along. I don't know why he's forced. I mean, I know why he's forced. It's because he's Fae, but like... It's not fun, let's put it that way. Speaking of not fun, Ray, my dude. For some... For a second I thought, okay, I'll just go at him with I green because his throne bonus won't matter. That's not correct. That's not correct at all. So I still have to deal with that no matter what I do, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Ray can still do it. Maltet actually has plus skills, so that's probably the way to go, but I kind of want to conserve that a little bit. There we go. I'm glad I didn't get hit there. That's really good. C's on up. Yeah, Jan, we know it. Jan thinks he's hot shit, but little does he know, Ray has an axe with his name all over it. I actually can't even remember. Does the Armads even make it to Jan? I don't think it does. Let's see. No, it breaks right here. That's fine. That's fine. See if I care. Saul is gonna go in. I could technically attack for no reason, I guess. Don't see the point in doing that. I don't think that I want to try and fight this guy now. I'm just going to let him come to me on enemy phase. I think that's the way to go. So we can do the same old song and dance. Get I green close enough to hopefully take him out on the following turn. Get our dances as close as possible, obviously. And this is like a really petty dance because I'm only actually getting one tile out of this, but hey, I'll take it. Whoops. I mean, see, here's the thing. I could attack him with I green right now. Is that how I want to go about this? I mean, she 2-rounds him. And I think she has better luck, in fact. So that's probably the way to go. Oh, yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Actually, she doesn't 2-round him. Not at all. Not even close. There's got to be a way to make this happen. See, I just don't want to deal with the crit chance, you feel me? I could have played that better. Yeah, I could have definitely played that better. I could have shot him with Saul, and then Green would have been fine. But alas. Yeah, we'll just risk it. Let's roll those dice one more time. Why not? Almost forgot about Elfin, which would be terrible. I'd prefer him not to die. I mean, I'm not going to reset for him, but I prefer him not to die. Now, Green cleanly kills this guy. Yeah. There's really no reason to ever do anything differently. Let's see. I actually do think I'm going to draw this one with Green, though, just to mitigate my chances of getting screwed. I really wish that Klein had a better way to deal with these guys. All he can use is the Maltet, which is a fantastic weapon for this occasion, but, like... I don't know, man. I've only got 5 uses remaining. And I have to conserve those as much as possible. I guess we can just start by dancing on Green so that Alan can heal up Soul. She can go there. That guy is officially drawn. I still have 2 sleep staffs to blow through. I'm kind of trying to save those for the later stages because... Well, basically that way I can ensure that I have enough uses of everything that I need. Yeah, Ray's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect. And then Saul can draw him over here. I don't think that I can get past him with Klein. No, I can't. Unfortunate, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Not too much of a big deal anyways. Let's see if Lilith can do anything. She was kind of the brunt of my offense when I was trying this the first time, wasn't she? But now she's lagging behind. It's amazing the difference that a few different weapons can make. Like, strictly just getting the Wormslayer probably would have let me beat this map pretty easily. But the Air Calibers on top of that just make it like it's trivial. I don't feel threatened. I mean, I feel threatened by crits. And don't get me wrong, this is actually probably still the favorite map that I played so far in this entire playthrough. It's just really, really fun. I think I was talking about this, but just so much player phase action. There goes my controller. But yeah, just so much player phase action, and it's really fun. Not necessarily the most difficult thing. Oh my gosh. Wait. Why is she so accurate? Was she always this accurate versus these guys? I think oh yeah, she was. That's right. I had to use the steel bow. That's right. Of course. So yeah, Lilith still very good. I should not be able to kill Ray. That kind of sucks. So I'll do it with Green, I suppose. No biggie. We'll get Saul back in the game. His luck is actually worse, so I don't really want to trifle with that guy. Yeah, I'll just tear him down a little bit. And now Klein should, in theory, be able to kill him. Ooh, one more for the road. Resistance. Hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. That's a really good Saul. Yeah, we can do that. And failing that, I could... No, I'm not going to Maltet. There's literally... That would be the worst use of it possible. Well, I can always dance again if I need to, at any rate. God, dancers are broken. Dancers are so friggin' broken, dude. I don't think there's a single game in the series where you would ever not want to use the dancer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Even like Fire Emblem 8, where they're not particularly oh yeah, we're about this. We're about this. I see that crit chance. Not gonna stop me. Let's max speed. Hey, Dorothy, my girl. Always delivers. I like that Dorothy has always been a good unit, and it's not anything to do with the amount of favoritism that I received, or that I gave her in the last 2 maps. She's just always really good, and you should always use Dorothy. You know, I could try with Ray again. I might do that just for the sake of speeding things up a little bit. Really no reason not to, right? Oh, and since we've officially hit that point again, I'm going to turn the animations back on, because I like looking at them. Can't forget Elfin. the centerpiece to my offense. Okay, Ray. Okay, Ray. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. This is so so annoying. I almost wish that I had taken the time to grind supports, but that's so boring. It's so boring. It really is. That's this game's biggest flaw in my opinion. Just support speed. It needed to be way higher. And you know the worst part is, if I had supports, these crits wouldn't actually be an issue at all. But it's not even like a matter of skill. It's not even a matter of planning. It's just a matter of me waiting. So, no supports. Ah, wrong game. Wrong game. It's like second nature to me at this point. Just like, oh, if they're on an annoying tile, go in with your mage. Problem solved. Nope. We can heal up with Alan, though. And from here, honestly, if he survives his turns, it means that I got crit. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm not going to get crit. I think we got all of those out of the way early, which is fine by me. Goodbye. Oh, or not. I said goodbye. Ray. My guy. Work with me. Well, I can dance for him, obviously, but... that kind of sucks, actually, because I would have rather gotten Saul over here to draw on this next guy. I can still do that. I can still do that. I remember, there's going to be one right here, and he's just going to basically fall over immediately. So I'm not too worried about him. These dragons are pretty imposing as enemies, but really it's just the ones on the thrones that I'm really finding myself struggling with at this point. A little bit of preparation goes a long way in these games. I mean, you can see, like, I barely did anything differently. And yet this is going so much smoother. Assuming I can hit a 52. It's a pretty big if. There we go. At least it's not Thracia, my lord. Fun fact, thrones in that game, 50 avoid and 5 defense. All of them. All of them. And there's a lot. Good, I did that perfectly. I was like, wait. Did I put him in range of 2? But no. No, we did not. Either way, I think I'd have to get some sort of crit for that to matter. When did Klein take a hit? I don't remember that happening. His wyvern looks diseased. It's not even a wyvern, it's a dragon or whatever, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Perfect. And away we go. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab Ray. That's kind of an issue. I mean, every time they go for that attack, I'm just waiting for that flash, you know what I mean? That flash that says you're screwed, you got crit. Go ahead and hit that reset button, boy. But it hasn't happened yet. And for that, I'm pretty grateful. How's that Wyrmslayer looking, by the way? Once that starts getting shabby, which it is, I'm going to have to start thinking about busting out those sleep staffs. I mean, Green makes a pretty good unit to draw them in with as well. So I'll probably switch over to that, in fact. Now this room is a bit of a trick, because I can't draw the 2 dragons in the same way I have been. Just because of the angle of approach is so different, you know? I don't know why I said it like that, it's not all that deep. I'm entering the room from the left instead of from the south, so it makes things different. That's what I'm trying to say. I can... do I pop another physic? I might. Or would it be smarter to dance? Yeah, actually it would be smarter to dance Green, who then should be able to kill this guy because he rolled very poorly. Yeah, Green can kill that guy, and then Saul can draw this guy in over here. I say we make that happen. And that's 2 birds with 1 stone, because I dance for Green, and then she can also immediately go for the heal on our guy here. On Saul. There we go. And this is a safe zone, so... actually, I should have rescued Ray. I still should rescue Ray. It's the move. It's 100% the move to rescue Ray. Yeah, I'll do it. I do miss rescuing, though. Rescuing is a lot of fun. It's broken. It's really not balanced at all, but it's a lot of fun. See, I don't want to say anything, but I think we are progressing pretty nicely here. Well, sure, it would be a shame if somebody came along and 5% crit you or something like that. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Just let me win. Lilina should be able to potentially pick an enemy off here if need be. That was a mistake, actually, because now Green can't... Yeah, she's forced to retaliate at melee, so that was actually, in fact, a huge mistake. Huh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. Worst case scenario, I can have Saul run over and murder this guy, and then Green can murder the one that Saul draws, if that makes sense. Actually, Saul doesn't one-shot this guy. Why? He's just a little bit too weak, I guess. So, with that said, the only other alternative... Okay, good. I'm not dead. Phew. It's so tense every time, man. Every time. The alternative here is to... Actually, you know what? Saul can do that thing where he shoots from range again, can't he? Yeah. If I do that, and then follow up with Lilina, he's guaranteed dead. And then I have enough dancers. Yeah, that's the way to go. But there, Lilina's accuracy is showing again. That's really her biggest issue. I am very surprised to say that if Lilina were to join you in Chapter 4, she would actually be an amazing unit. I don't know if that's really that surprising, but if she joined you in Chapter 4, she'd be an amazing unit. That's kind of what I'm getting at. But she still can't hit anything to save her life. Oh, I still have 3 even Murglice uses too that I can't forget about. That's going to come into play in these last few rooms here because I am now officially down to my last use of Wyrmslayer. So far, so good. There goes the silver bow. I bought a bunch of silver bows this time as well. Found myself running a little bit thin on those last time, didn't we? You know the drill. Ray gets dropped with the Armads, murders that guy. I think I'm actually going to chill back. Who am I going to rescue? See, I want to rescue somebody with Klein because of his massive movement. But I have not decided who that should be just yet. If anything, it would, no, because see, if anything, it would be Green, but she's already so close to the action that she's going to be able to draw the next guy. No, she's not. Never mind. I was going to say she could do it by herself, but I think she's going to need a little bit of a boost. Let's be smart. Let's heal first. I ain't trying to lose to something stupid, you feel me? Absolutely no reason not to heal. Overall, though, I'm very surprised how well this map plays, honestly, considering 15% extra growth and friggin' dragons, you know what I mean? You'd think that'd be hell on earth, but no, this is actually awesome. It feels like a final map, you know? And that's pretty cool. Not to mention I get to see Green tear it up, which is always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna rescue some of my backline units. Is Ray at full? He is, but I don't think that I can actually dance for him this turn, unfortunately. Oh, wait, no, I totally might be able to, question mark. I could, but I'd have to rescue Alan. Nah, that's not worth it. It's not worth it, really. I'll just drop Elfin. Yeah, if I had been a little bit more precise with my positioning, I could have made something happen here, but this is just for fun, man. I'm not really... This isn't, like, ultra tryhard. Although if I do dance for Green right here, she will actually be able to draw in this next wave on her own, so that's good. Don't 4% me, please. Thank you. Now, if I could just connect this 54, and then do it again. So there's one. Lego Ray! Oh, I can't complain. Not really. That's about what you would expect, after all. Is it best to continue using the Armads? I mean, the Malta's probably a little bit... I mean, I know it's a little bit more accurate if I can select it. It's actually not. Interesting. I guess the skill gap is just that big. Yeah. So we're going to heal up Saul because he's gonna need it. I don't know if that's wise, actually. I'll just pop this guy. I'll just pop this guy right here. Or attempt to. Okay, no crit. No crit. That's all that really matters, but a hit would have been fantastic as well. You can't win them all. Now, statistically, on this next hit, I should connect. Right? Come on now. There we go, back to full. Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned this when I was playing this before, but I love the map music on this. Is it not the greatest thing you've ever heard? At least in terms of GBA? Okay, Ray. There we go. See, there's that good old law of averages coming back. So now I pop this. Yun's gonna come, make fun of me, call me a little bitch, but it's not gonna matter because I have Irene. And she has had enough of this map, I think. Now, I should be able to... do I want to dance for Alan? Yes, I think I do. Besides, my dancers can always get back to the front, like at the drop of a hat, you know what I mean? So it's not really that relevant to their positioning, although... Well, I shouldn't say that. It's good for them to be on the front regardless, just because that means that I can get 2 dances off potentially in a round. But the way it is right here is not bad at any rate. Not by any means. Now, I do believe... Well, Lilina should be stronger, but she has a really bad cap. No, they have the same cap even. Wow. So he's a female nomad, I think? I'm actually not sure. I think he's a female nomad, though. So Lilina's a little bit stronger, but Saul is more accurate, so I think I'm going to leave it up to him. I still have a few physics in the back as well, which is going to be pretty useful. Especially since Igreen's going to have to hold out on the front line for a little bit. But that's going to be basically a non-issue, I should think. Now, if I step back a square, will I still be able to draw in the next wave, or no? Yeah, actually I should... No. That would be suicide. Yeah, that would be suicide, so I need to kill him from there. Which is actually not as hard as you would think. Alternatively... No, there's really no alternatively. I just need to kill him from that position. Which I can do. Yeah, actually I don't... This is no risk. This is no risk, because... Even if Saul decides to miss, like, every single shot, Irene is in a position to finish him off, provided I hit at least twice, as I do. The only thing I would really lose from that is a turn, which is fine. Now, obviously, I need to get these two to the front, so I can dance for Saul and finish that guy off. I did not position Klein intelligently. I can make something work with that, I think. Let's see, where do we want everybody ultimately to end up? Well, it's something to think about at the very least. Huh. Yeah, I didn't do that right. If I would have been more intelligent, I would have placed Klein here so I could dance for Saul, and then Irene could draw this one, and then Saul, or not Saul, but Klein could draw this one. But alas, I am not good at this game. So instead, we're just gonna do backup strategies, I guess. Elfin not really in the best positions. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna undo everything that I just did. As he stays with these tight quarters, you gotta be like really mindful of your movement. And I was not. So I'm just gonna heal Irene here. Which basically sets me up for the rest of the map, I think. In theory. Can we see one more point of magic, Ellen? Please? For me? Aw, oh, come on. Fine. He turned it around. I don't know how he did it, but he did. So this should be a kill in theory. 9 times out of 10, this is a kill. I mean, statistically, at 78, I should miss, actually, but never mind math and numbers and things like that. We're just gonna hit him anyways. I really don't think it matters. Let's check the resistance, I guess. 13, 11. So we're gonna take on the right-hand guy. And I still have 2 uses, so nothing to fear there. Rescue Ray. Yeah, we're making pretty good time this time. That's not really a sentence, but, yeah. We're doing pretty good. I green 2 rounds him, so that's perfect. I don't think the other one's gonna aggro, though, and that kind of sucks. Because that sort of limits how I can go about this, in a way. I kind of wish he would charge me, because, like, every other dragon on the map that is not on a throne does, but I guess that's fine. You know what, that's fine. See if I care. The unfortunate thing about that means that I have to use another physic, and I can't do that at all because I need one on the next map, most likely. So that's out. So I guess I'm going to have to do this the old school way. And the thing with that is that I have to kill him. Yeah. The thing with that is I have to kill this guy first. Which is actually pretty easy because I'm just going to do this. Ah. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Because I need to get Alan in a position where he's not going to get attacked by this dragon. I don't really care if Saul does. I mean, I kind of do. He has really bad luck, so there's that, I guess. Yeah, I can't possibly afford to... I could just go for a sleep, but nah. I'll save that for the last 2 rooms once I'm getting down to that home stretch, just to guarantee it, you know? So we will mend up by Green, who can start to work on that first... Well, not the first, but the other dragon, rather. I do believe she should be in range. Yes, ma'am. Not the 4... I actually haven't used the 4 Blaze at all. I can use the 4 Blaze here. In fact, just because I don't want Saul to get crit, I'm going to use the 4 Blaze here. Yeah, that seems like the best bet. It's the most reliable way to go about this, I think. Besides, 4 Blaze looks sexy, does it not? Oh my gosh. Good stuff. Yeah, there's something about the GBA animations that just does not get old. Even though FE6 is kind of dated in that respect. I tried to say regard and respect. But it's kind of dated in that sense because you can definitely tell that this was their first attempt at this platform, you know? But it still looks good. I don't really have too many complaints. Hey, look at that. That's just about perfect. Now, provided I healed Ray, correct? Yes, I did. He takes 1, which is all that matters. Just don't crit me. Because, see, if I can beat this map, then it's easy. Because I have 2 dancers and 5 uses of the Binding Blade, and that's really all I need. I'd be surprised if I need more than 2 uses, to be honest. Oh no, unless Idun gets randomized? Does Idun get randomized in these? I honestly didn't even think about that. If she's not actually a dark dragon, this gets a lot harder. Oh, shoot. No, she's got to be, because they didn't even randomize generals. I'm fairly certain that somebody told me that that was like an intentional decision not to randomize certain bosses. So surely the final boss. Now I'm shook. Now I don't know what to think. Now we got this, we got this, we got this. 10 times out of 10, we got this. Provided I can hit this guy, which would be great. Come on, Ray Ray. Get it together, man. Still not in any danger. Just a little bit disappointing. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that another go, I think. And get our dancers as close to the front as possible. Elfin's starting to fall behind a little bit, so we want to make sure we don't forget about him. Yes. And then I just simply dance for Ray. If everything goes south and I miss 2 more times, I can just simply rescue him out of the way and heal with that green, so there's really nothing lost by making this move. 96% of the time, anyways. We're good. We're good. And there it is. Okay. The only really unfortunate thing is I may not be in range to draw this next one. I hope that I am. I think that I may be. Jan, where are you, dude? I'm getting tired of this. Yeah, we know. Yeah, this should be fine. I think I will save the 4 blades for 1 more room, and then I'll just blitz the last room with everything I have. Again, Irene does not face any crit chance, so there's nothing to worry about with her. Really, the most dangerous part was the opening stages, because I kind of needed to use the Wyrm Slayer, you know what I mean? Just so that I could progress at a good enough pace to not get sandwiched in between the enemies I'm trying to fight up here and the enemies chasing me from behind, if that makes sense. Just Klein, so we are good. Okay, so nobody's coming from that throne room down there just yet, which means we should be in the clear. Unfortunately, this guy is a bit more resistant to magic than I would like. I suppose what I could do... Yeah, let's look at that. That's a crying shame. Yeah, I can just attack him with that green again, and then Saul should be able to finish him off with the last use of the Wyrm Slayer. And then I should... Yeah, I can get green in there again. So yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Theoretically. Now the way to do... Well, is Saul even the most accurate? Because it really doesn't matter. He has 1 hit point, for crying out loud. It doesn't really matter what I do or who I use. So whoever is the most accurate, I suppose, would be the best choice in that case. Honestly, probably Ray. With the Silver Sword. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah, we're doing it. Surely. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, but that's just kind of the mood I'm in, I guess. Let's see. So that was successful. I should dance, and then, yeah. I'll dance, and then I'll rescue out of the way. Let's think about where everybody's going to end up. So I'm going to rescue with the Dorothy, who ends up here. Irene, who ends up... Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Actually, what am I saying? I don't even have to do any of that. No, I definitely do. I definitely do. Never mind. I thought I could pull off some, like, crazy strategy, but no. That's not going to happen. We're going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. Alrighty. Irene is just so powerful, this map. It's very surprising. I didn't know, like, how good she was going to be initially, but I'm very glad that I decided to use her. I do quite like my pre-promotes anyways, but, like... Is there a way you can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I can. So let's do that. It seems like the way to go. There we go. I have 2 uses of the Armads left. And wouldn't you know it, I've only got 2 more rooms to go. Shoot. Thing is, I don't want to rescue Ray just yet. Yeah, because I need to heal him first. Unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Okay, and Irene does actually 2-round this guy, so that's good. I don't know that I'll be doing that with her, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose. I think it might be time to bust out that sleep staff. I'm not sure. So I don't think sleep actually affects avoid in this game. I know it does in some, like very minorly, but I don't think this is one of the games that does for whatever reason. So I don't think that it would actually help me to put the guy on the throne to sleep. I might be wrong about that. It's honestly, how often is sleep a very useful status effect? Not very. Not very. I mean, it's not the worst. It's certainly not the worst. The worst is silence, because seriously, you're never hitting an enemy mage anyways. The resistance is always way too high. But sleep is just not one of those things that you're just like, man, I gotta make sure that I have a sleep staff user for the end game, you know. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. So I really don't remember the exact mechanics of it. It is so hot. I cannot wait to be done with this. Oh man, I'm having fun, but like, I need that fan on. You know, nah. What I'd really like to know, though, is if Idun can be stopped or not, because good God, she is on a rampage. I don't know if you guys are seeing the same game I am, but my word. This just shouldn't be legal. I almost start to feel bad for these guys. Now, I can't actually attack here, otherwise I risk dying. I mean, I could always rescue Ray out of the way, but it would be preferable to just attack him, or to have him attack me on enemy phase. I may as well take these spot shots. I lose absolutely nothing, not even arrows for some reason. Or durability, I guess. I always thought that because magic loses its durability even if you miss, that bows should also. I mean, I know bows are already really crap as a weapon, so that's probably why it doesn't work like that. But it would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Everybody else should be good to just move in, I think. Yeah. As long as Elfin keeps running, we should be fine. Please don't get me on the last stretch. I would be so upset. Okay, good, good, good. And I'm not even going to have Ray take on Jan, obviously. Because his arm out is going to be broken for one. But more importantly, I just didn't want to risk the crit at any rate. So instead, we will use literally anyone else. It doesn't really matter who, just not Ray. Or Saul for that matter. And I still have the Merglice, in fact, so... I think we multi here. Oh god, oh god! No, I really almost clicked A. I'm not even playing with you. I really almost clicked A. That would have been so upsetting. Let's be intelligent. How about that? Let's heal our guys. It's this crazy new strategy I just thought of. This should actually top him off all the way. Yeah, healing... They really didn't get the healing staffs right at all until, like, Shadow Dragon, in my opinion. Because, like, a regular heal staff is good enough to top anyone off by the end of the game, so you really never have much incentive to go above that. It's just like one of those weird quirks of the game, I guess. Okay, Jan, we get it. We get it. We get it! Oh, he's pretty scary. Oh, he's really scary. Why does he have max resistance? Fortunately, he's one range locked, so I mean... Wait, he has 170 hit and 89 avoid. Well, that's gonna be fun. I completely lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. All I know is I'm about to beat this dragon's ass, and that's all that matters to me. So let's go. No, I say that, but I gotta be a little bit careful. Well, that wasn't the right move. That was never the right move. Sigh. Yeah, that was the wrong move. So we lose some time there. Nah, yeah, let's heal Ray. I mean, I don't think he's doing anything else for the rest of this map, but why not? At the very least, he's earned it. Now, I do believe that my plan of attack for this next part will just be simply to kill the guy sort of guarding the area, and then I will attempt to sleep these two. Just so that I don't have to deal with them. Because, I mean, honestly, might as well leave a few dragons left alive, you know? Don't gotta kill all of them. Not like it matters. They always find a way to come back anyways, jeez. Worst seals ever. Seriously, how many times have we sealed away dragons in this game? Not this game specifically, but in this series. And they always, without fail, find a way to come back. I don't know how, I don't know why. But that's just kind of the reality of the situation. And I'm sure it's not going to be any different this time. Yeah, fuck it. 4 Blaze, let's go. No crap's given. Just get blown all the way back. 97 hit rate too. Woo! God, Idun is so good. I can't believe I didn't notice this before. She might actually be the best unit in the end game. That's crazy. No, because literally every map in this game is seized. Let's have Dorothy get close to the front because she's going to need to be there eventually. And I think we're just going to go in with Saul plus, I don't know, Idun, I guess. Idun should have really good hit with the 4 Blaze. 142 is probably one of my better chances, but the problem is, even if I miss, it's going to count as a use, which kind of sucks. Ooh, 75. Hello, hello. Those are my kind of odds. Not bad, Alan. I'm really glad he picked up Steam when I replayed this, otherwise... Oh, come on. Never mind. I guess Alan will always be Alan. Unfortunate. Let's see, can I finagle some way to start drawing these guys, or like... No, I still think sleeping one of them is my best bet, because... Yeah, it really is. It's just my best bet. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. Maybe Alan can remember his glasses this time. And we can get something going. 77% of the time, anyways. I know staffs are only like 1 RN, but still. Would have been nice to sleep them both, but no. Oh, I forgot to move Klein to the front. Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody has to keep moving at any rate, because I don't want to get ambushed on the last turn, you know what I mean? Certainly not. Yeah, they're starting to catch up a little bit, huh? You know what would suck if I wasn't recording? I don't know why I said that, but there you go. That's currently my biggest fear, I guess. Let's go ahead, some more dance cheese for the road. And I should be able to dance for Idun, who can then proceed to attack this dragon right here. I mean, I could just kill him. I honestly should just kill him, just so as to not risk anything, but I don't think there's anything to risk. I don't know. I guess we'll see how I feel in like 2 seconds when I get to that point. Nah, I'll just I'll air caliber him just so that I can use the 4 Blaze on Jan. That's a kill. Yeah, that's a kill. Besides, again, Idun has good luck, so it doesn't really matter. God, air caliber is so busted. I ain't complaining though. That extra 10 hit really, really helps out a lot in this chapter. What kind of a void were these guys packing anyways? I feel like 50? Yeah, 47. I knew it had to be up there. Shoot. Well, if I was good, that wouldn't have been an issue, but alas. I think this might be the last turn, boys. We're coming down. Well, not this turn, but this next coming turn should be the last turn. And that makes me excited. Okay, Idun. I think she should level up from this too. Not that it matters at all at this point in my life, but it's kind of the thought that counts, you know what I mean? Oh, I guess not. So that means I have to give the boss skill to Idun, obviously. Level 18. Oh my gosh, she almost made it. That's crazy. She almost made it to level 20. Wild. Yeah, I thought I had to heal her, but then I remembered. Oh wait, 1 range locked. Sucks to suck, eh, mate? I have waited a millennium. My strength has recovered and is greater than ever. I can feel it. Yeah, right. I do like how Yun gets his own theme, though. That's cool. I always thought that was cool. One hit. And a miss. Okay. Not the best outcome, but... he has Fire Emblem Boss Syndrome, so it doesn't really matter. I can take all day, essentially, provided that the other guy doesn't wake up and I don't start getting swarmed. Now if I can just hit 2 of these... there's one! Come on, Green. You know you want to. I can see it in your eyes. Let's go. There it is. Yup. My girl. I fall. Humans truly are unpredictable. Amen to that. Realer words have never been spoken. Oh my gosh, she is so close to level 20. I almost kind of want to see if I can get her there, but I don't think I can. Oh yes. Oh yes. Those are some good stats. Please. How long did that take? 21 turns? Jesus. Jesus. Boom, there it is. The demon dragon lies ahead. Oh, Roy. Shut up, Faye. I actually didn't think you got to save before this map. I don't know why you would. Doesn't matter, I have to use these units. She's a shaman? No, she was always a shaman, that's right. And then she becomes, like, not a shaman. She becomes something much scarier. Yeah. Let there be peace in your dying hearts. Might as well look at these. These are always... I really like when games do these. At the end, when everybody just has their little piece to say. Zeiss, you're a bard. Don't worry, I've got this, he says. Bashes Idun over the head with this flute. That'd be so fucking hilarious. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Everyone, leave the final blow to me as I run away. You literally could have attacked her turn. Oh, I hate you, Roy. Whatever. No, let's be careful. We want to do this in such a way that... yeah, we want to do it so that I can dance twice if need be. I'm not even going to bother doing the math because the Binding Blade actually just destroys Idun immediately. So it basically doesn't matter. But just in case, for whatever reason, I need like multiple goes at her, I'm just going to play it safe. Oh my god. You can't be... you can't let Dorothy do this to you. Can I... no. Green starts too far back. It's interesting that it lets you save, but it doesn't actually let you reform your party in any way. I kind of agree with that, though. It wouldn't make sense. Like, in terms of narrative, you know. And there's one. And there is two. Good game. It's been lit. You know, the biggest shame of all of this is that we didn't really get to hear Idun's theme at all. I know it's Idun now, but I swear it was Idun or something. It was something like that. There was an O in there. I'm not just crazy. And thus ends the tale of Dorothy. Can't believe we did it. It's finally here. I'm actually just going to skip the ending entirely, but oh, surprise, surprise, I cannot. Well, that's fun. Honestly, I really just want to see how my guys did. I want to see how many people Ray killed. That's what I'm really interested in, to be perfectly honest. Anything else that's just kind of superfluous? I mean, we already know he was the #1 killer of my team, right? Like, there's not really any question about that. I shouldn't think. And thus, the war known as the Disturbance of Bird was resolved. Who calls it that? Huh. Well, at the very least, this is interesting. I don't think this was actually translated in the old patch. It may have been. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I played FE6. I honestly don't have a clue. Regardless, I'm sure this is so much better of a translation, you know? With Roy's help, Guinevere inherited the throne and the new kingdom of Bird was formally established. Yeah, I don't remember any of this, to be honest. Wow, has it really been that long? I guess so. I guess so. And on the day of her ascension... Well, don't just leave me in the dark, game. I gotta know what happens on the day of her ascension. You have my congratulations on your ascension. Ascension, ascension. I guess we're just saying that word as much as we can. I don't know, dude. Etruria's... They're kind of a bunch of jerks. They're not quite Begnion level, but they're up there. They're pretty bad. Roy, quit pretending you have a character. Come on now. Let's be serious. I'm just trying to see the ending. Oh my gosh. That ain't even Roy anyway. This is Dorothy. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Dorothy. Dorothy's always been the hero of Binding Blade, as we all know. Low-key, she's on the cover, if you didn't know. Later in Arcadia. I feel like this would have been much shorter if I would have just killed Idun with literally anyone else, but I feel kind of bad, I won't lie. Because it's not her fault, man. She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't want to be evil. Or something like that. I actually don't remember the story all that much because, I'll be honest, it's probably one of the weakest points about Fire Emblem 6. It's passable. It's not like... It's not offensive or anything. It's just not really the selling point for me, I guess. As a game, it's really good. Gameplay-wise, I mean. You could argue that every map being seized is kind of dumb, and I don't know if that's necessarily true. It really doesn't bother me when games don't, or when Fire Emblem games don't really deviate too much from certain mission objectives. Like, earlier I was singing Shadows of Valencia's praises. That game's like 90% route, which are like my least favorite kind of maps to play. But the thing is, with just having homogeneous map objectives is, if they're constructed well, it doesn't matter, in my opinion, you know? That's why FE1, FE3, FE6, they don't bother me for having all Seas maps. Because at the end of the day, they're at least good Seas maps, you know what I mean? If they were bad Seas maps, then it'd be different. In a controversial opinion, I think Shadows of Valencia, while it has a lot of route maps, actually has good route maps, so it doesn't bother me. It's that kind of thought process. It's why Birthright bothers me and Shadows of Valencia does not, because Shadows of Valencia was fun for me to play and Birthright was a slog. I know a lot of people will disagree with that statement, but I don't give a fuck! Thank you very much, Kentaro Nishimura, for supervising this fantastic game. You know, I didn't know this, but people don't like FE6. Crazy, right? I mean, some people do, but there's like also a group, like a pretty sizable group of people that just think it's a bad game, and that's really surprising to me. I'd be interested to know why. I don't really see it. I mean, it's not very balanced, but when has Fire Emblem ever been balanced? Like, ever. Name me one game. Name me one game. That ain't even Roy. That's kind of weird. I thought it would switch the endings to be the character, but I guess not. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense that they wouldn't. Yeah, that makes more sense. The Divine Dragon Elfin, as we all know. Faye's probably not even dead. She's probably thousands of years old, and she probably just now looks like a 12-year-old. I don't know what it is with dragons in these games, but like, it's kind of weird. I always thought it was weird. There's like, if you're a dragon, you're either 12 or you're Bantu. There's really no in between. Oh, I guess Jan. I guess Jan is kind of in between, but other than that, and Idun, you know, I'm just gonna stop now before I continue to contradict myself. And Medius is not nearly Bantu. 565 battles. Yo. Can you say team player? Ray's like, yeah, get on my back, fools. I got this. Only 560 something battles and 240 wins. Is that all? He did die 4 times, apparently. I don't remember that. That's really strange. I don't think that actually happened. Perhaps it's some sort of bug. Huh. Interesting. Chikara Yamamoto, the AI programmer. I do not understand your choices in this game, Mr. Yamamoto. Like, seriously, the staff targeting is so weird, and then just, like... There's things I don't get, I'll be honest, but... For GB, I guess, not that bad. 210 battles to 100 wins for iGreen. That's pretty good. In terms of, battle to kill ratio, I guess. Almost 50%. Pretty impressive. Okay, this has nothing to do with this, but speaking of, like, win ratios, so I beat Shadows of Valentia, like, I don't know, maybe a week ago, and Claire. Oh, I had a picture of it, it was so funny, I'll see if I can find it, but it was like 220 battles to 180 wins or something ridiculous, like, I think that was the most battles to wins that I have ever seen in any Fire Emblem game, ever. I mean, yeah, Ray had like 500 battles, but he was really only at like 40%. Claire was at like 80 fucking % of the time. If she fought something, it died. And it's so funny to me. I'm kind of hoping we have a character like that. Maybe Lilina, potentially? That's not Ellen. It's pronounced Alan. No, game. Alan. Say it with me. Not Ellen, Alan. Well, you know, he's not the manliest, but I think calling him her is a little bit much. This game is savage. Sound in this game, absolutely fantastic. I love the soundtrack to FE6. Really good game. I keep saying that. But it is. It's probably one of my favorite GBA. I think Sacred Stones edges it out. And I know I'm just triggered like half the people like, oh, Sacred Stones! But no, I don't care. I don't care. I think it's a good game. And I think, I actually think FE7 is the weakest of the GBA trilogy by a large margin. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. It's like the most boring, in my opinion. Like, FE6 has a reputation about being incredibly difficult, but it almost has a charm to it for it. I mean, obviously this randomizer just highlights that. And I think it actually does highlight a lot of the things that people don't like about this game. Not randomizers in general, but the 15% additional gross in particular. That being randomness, low accuracy, that kind of thing. But after playing this, oh yeah, FE6 is totally fine. Low accuracy? What low accuracy? 80%? That's fan-freaking-tastic, you know what I mean? After dealing with 60% for like 90% of the endgame? Yeah, I'll take anything, thank you. I lost my train of thought. Alright, I think FE7 is probably the weakest of the GBA. Not that it's not like a bad game or anything, it's just, it doesn't really do anything for me. Don't get me wrong, it was the first one that I played. It's the one that I fell in love with, obviously. Made me really enjoy the rest of the series and want to see what they were all about, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, Lilina has a really crazy win-loss ratio. I kind of thought she would, because she was like a ridiculous bomb for the entire game. She just blew everything up with her bow. So yeah, that doesn't really surprise me all that much. Back to FE7, though. It doesn't really do anything special for me. It doesn't have the best story in the series. The gameplay is not the best in the series. The characters aren't the best in the series. It's probably the worst musically out of all the GBA games. It just doesn't have anything that makes me just want to keep coming back to it, having played the rest of the series, you know what I mean? I would still come back to it over other games in the series, like, I have beaten FE1, like the OG FE1, Famicom, there we go, jeez. I have beaten that one, but, like, I would never play it again. If you are one of the 3 people out there who is sitting back like, man, I hope he plays original Shadow Drift, well, sorry to disappoint you, that's not happening, ever. I shouldn't say ever, but it's probably never going to happen. Other games that I probably wouldn't play again. I would never play OG Gaiden again, because I have no reason to. If not for Shadows of Valentia, I would probably revisit it. Yeah, those are really the only ones. Just FE1, it's just too dated for even me. But you gotta give it credit where it's due, right? It kicked off the series. Why are we thanking the Melee crew? Oh, I guess, yeah, Roy was in it as advertisement, that's right. So I guess there would be a thanks. Neato. Not sure I've ever seen that, huh? I do like how it plays the little CG art that you would ordinarily only get to see during the sound test menu, you know? Super Mario. What is this? Super Mario? Super Mario? I like Mario, but this ain't no Mario. I look like no Jumpman. I'm not Jumpman. No. This is Fire Emblem. This is Fire Emblem 6, Binding Blade. A good game of the series. The randomizer was really fun, I thought. I just, you could probably tell, I got kind of burnt out on it in the last few maps. And I think that really kind of made it not quite so fun to play. Sitting here playing through this last map just now, that was a blast. I'm not even gonna lie, that was a lot of fun. But previously, it was getting to that point where it was just more grating than anything else. So, in that sense, I think the hiatus might have been a good thing, because at least now I actually had fun with the map. Sorry, I was reading the turn counts. Chapter 3, 17 turns. Oh, that's so bad. Why did it take me 17 turns? Chapter 8, 22 turns. Man, that's no good. That's no bueno. Yeah, you know, I thought that the hiatus actually did do a little bit for my attitude towards this game at any rate. It was a lot of fun. Even though I had to play through 22, 23, and 24 again, I actually had a lot of fun doing 22 and 23. Surprisingly. So, I think it really was. I was just getting kind of tired of it, you know. Nothing you can do. That kind of thing happens from time to time. That's a good final chapter. That nice one turn. Fire Emblem does not do very well with final chapters. It's kind of a trend that I'm sure you'll notice. Of course, A-rank tactics, because I'm a god. A-rank combat. E experience. What did you want me to do, my friend? Nice B rank. Nice B rank. I mean, obviously my tactics are flawless. A little disappointing about the experience, but there is actually nothing I could have done about that other than use garbage like Tate. Speaking of Tate, she didn't actually even show up in the outro. Oh, you know what? It's only characters that you bring to the final map, isn't it? Crazy. I didn't remember that. Well, there's some replay incentive for you, I guess. Oh, and now everybody else. Now see, Nime was clutch. She was so clutch. Nice 50% win-loss. Roy was literally lit on the support pod. The new Sword Saint Lalum. Beautiful. Yes, as we all know, the Zealous Shaman Chad and the Ocean King Percival. Nice. This is hilarious. Well, that's boring. That's actually reasonable. The Knight General. The Gentle Bandit Sophia. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I have to... Now I'm committed. Now I'm committed. What else can you tell me? Oh, I lost Knuckles. I forgot about that. RIP. Oh, unfortunate. I lost Millie. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was some BS. Rest in peace, Milady. You got screwed, essentially. It was a Ballista crit, right? That's what happened? She just randomly got like a 4% crit and fell over. Hugh the Truth Seeker. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, okay. Rebuilt the Austrian army. Became an Etrurian ambassador. Who was Douglas? Oh, Douglas was Klein. Here's the pious mage, Tate. Sucked ass at everything she did, got crit at 3% in the early game, and couldn't hit anything or get strength ever. That's how I remember her. Petite Knight Cecilia. I almost said Celica. No, that would be wrong. Yeah, Celica's the one that... Oh, there, my gosh. There we go. Cecilia is the one I feel worst about because that was completely avoidable and it was 100% on me. I just kind of got lazy, I'm not gonna lie. Clarion the Lycian Wildcat, did that say? The Amorous Priest, Bartray. That was definitely Saul. Became a missionary and did things missionary style, if you know what I mean. Giggity. The Serene Knight Ellen. No. Wait, OJ didn't die in this run? I guess not. Crazy. Sincere Axeman Trek. Scarred Tiger. What? Who? Wendy? Huh. Must be some sort of secret character, I guess. Sleepy Night Fae. I didn't see what Marcus was. The Falcon of Osake Astor. The Little Hero. The Little Hero Yoder. Beautiful. Oh, Geese is getting his profit on, huh? I could see Shin being some sort of desert guardian. I mean, he's very clearly Sakae, but like... That's a pretty close second. The Traveling Mage Geralt. Ebony Lightning Sue. Helped Guinevere rebuild Who was Sue? I honestly don't remember. The Winged Legend Diane. And the Grand Preacher Lance. That's how I remember the cast of FV6. I don't know about you guys. And Barth, the Sword Stain, of course. Retired to a village in Bern. And did his very best not to kill his sister. Finn. Phew. My gosh, guys, this has been a hell of a ride. A long time coming. We started this a long time ago. A long time ago. Just all kinds of technical difficulties and things going wrong, but overall I would say this was an enjoyable playthrough for me. Hopefully it was for you guys as well. And with that said, I think that's going to do it for me today. So, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and or a comment, guys. Anyways, have a good one out there. Peace.